Good morning. Welcome to another video for QuantumPOS Sales and Stock Management System. Today we're going to talk about the bulk stock entry application. This is primarily used by the installer to actually enter the initial stock when you're starting a new company. So maybe there's already stock, it's got balances, got descriptions and prices, and we want to quickly add them from Excel into the system without creating the products one at a time. Maybe you would have exported the list of products from another system and you're upgrading your system to QuantumPOS. So let's start with installing the bulk stock entry application. When you start installing, you get to the server connections page like this one. Mine are pretty straightforward. Save the connection settings there. It will depend with your installation. Are you using SQL Server Express? Are you using Windows authentication or SQL authentication? All those things. Alright, you get to a menu. We select enterprise, please. Here we are. Right, so this is the application. When you're doing an installation, you will be given a company ID for that particular client. And so I have one here with company ID 83. We load the branches. If the branches appear here, it means that it is loaded successfully. We'll just call it new stock. And or maybe just say general for the supplier name. Now what you're supposed to do is copy the products in this format that they're supposed to be from the template onto this screen. So let's open the template together. I've got one open here already, and this is how it looks like. The first column is imported, then product code, then category ID. This is a number, not a category description. Then you've got the description of the product. Description 2 is optional, but if you want you can put it there. Remember, description 2 of the product is a secondary description which does not appear on the invoice or receipt, but when you're searching for a product you can search by that description 2. Here we need the cost price of the product, the selling price, the reorder level, the quantity we're going to put in stock. We're saying the balance that's already there. The bin location, we're saying if the shop has shelves that are labeled to say, for example, shelf A1 or area B2, whatever the name may be, the bin is where this particular product is located. You can then give it a name and put it there. Without that, you can just put 0 like I've done here, which is the default. If you've got a batch number for your product, you can enter it here. If you've got an expiry date, you can also enter it here. If those aspects are not being used, just put zeros like I've done, and that's just the whole template. So what the template will do is it will pick all these items from this list and quickly dump them into the database, and as soon as you log into the actual QuantumPOS application, you'll have the stocks already there and the prices already set up, including these products as well. In the event that you don't have a product code here, column B, you can actually just type in any product code you want. And also please note that the product code is also the barcode. So if you've got products that have barcodes and you're going to be using a barcode scanner to make a sale, you need to scan the barcode and put it here, or you need to retrieve it from the previous system where you're taking these stocks from. Then a point to note for the installer is the category ID. Here is the number. So you have to first determine how many categories you're going to have for this particular client. If they're going to have three categories, you need to then create those categories within QuantumPOS before you run the bulk installer app, so that there are no errors. Okay, and then here you just put the category ID. So maybe the first category is pens, and the second category is butchery items, and maybe the third one is grocery. That could be an example. And so when you have a product that fits under this category, you put the category ID like we've done here. Okay, we can save this. Now we need to copy all the items. So maybe let's enter another. Imported is not important. Really, you can put any 1 or 0. It doesn't really change much here. Okay, this is another product that we have. It's in category 2. Let's call it APs 2020. So this thing costs us 45. Maybe we don't want to stock a lot, so put a low reorder level and the quantity in stock is 10. There's no bin location. No, there's not. Okay. So we put 2 products here. So now what we're going to do, we're going to copy these 2 items. Let me just do it again from here to expiry date like this. So you copy all the products like I've done. Make sure you copy from the start, from the first column to the last. You can skip the header. Copy that. Come back to the bulk stock entry app. I select the gray area in the middle here, and I press Ctrl V, which is to paste, which is what is written here. So I've pasted it. So these are the 2 products that I'm going to import into the system. All right, let's do it. So we have successfully entered 2 rows into the database. Those products are now there, and that's pretty much it. You've actually used the bulk stock entry app successfully. So you can log into QuantumPOS and you'll be able to see these products reflecting. Thank you so much for your time.